Welcome back to my channel. I am Becky Choi, your postpartum corrective exercises specialist. So today let's talk about 360 breathing, or some people call it diaphragmatic breathing, which is amazing because lately I've been hearing more people talk about 360 breathing, how to breathe properly, which is something that a lot of moms are missing when it comes to healing their core, flattening their stomach, and really strengthening that core. They're missing that breathing component. A lot of the videos on YouTube or anywhere I've watched in the past is mostly focus on the exercise, that the pelvic tilt, bridges, leg slide, all those exercises, but they don't put any emphasis or focus on the 360 breath. They now do incorporate, okay, you need to breathe and 360, or like you need to breathe diaphragmatically and then engage. So I wanted to talk more about this because once I tell my clients to start 360, they immediately see the impact it has on their core exercises, on any exercises that they build on top progressively. The thing is, when we talk about breathing exercises, most moms confuse on, okay, how to do it first of all, and secondly, they are still focusing on the core engagement part of the exercises. So the exhale part of the breath, you have to prepare your body to inhale first in order to exhale to engage. So a lot of the moms, they skip the part of inhale and then they jump straight into the exhale to pull in and engage. They wanted to flatten the stomach, right? So they are thinking, okay, draw in to engage and flatten the core, but they are not preparing the body enough for that engagement to happen. People often also confuse what that means by breathing. They might think that it's belly breathing, like everything is breathing into the belly expand out, and they think that's a good breathing pattern, but that's not. The other way of breathing is that they think that, oh, they just need to take a deep breath. But when they don't pay attention, that's what I just did. It's all, and the air is trapped here, like in the chest area, in the shoulders here. They are thinking that, oh, I'm taking a good inhale, a deep breath now. But the thing is, they're sucking up the stomach, they're drawing in the belly, but they are not allowing the belly to descend and also releasing and expanding the pelvic floor. So that's the opposite of doing a 360-degree breath. 360 breath, why that means is like it's in all sides of your core, chest, side of your ribs and the back, as well as the pelvic floor and the diaphragm, they all expand on the inhale. So now I'm really focusing on just the inhale here. Forget about the exhale part, because I think with the exhale, a lot of people, they can do it well. They know what they kind of look for, but because the reason why they are not doing it well, or that they're not feeling that the exercise is working for them, because they're missing the inhale components of it. They're missing knowing how to do the inhale. So when we talk about 360 inhale through your nose slowly. We are focusing on quality here, not quantity, not how many times you breathe throughout the day. That doesn't work like that. If we have to focus on the quality, inhale through the nose, right? And slow inhale. Now, when I tell you to do the inhale, how does it feel? It should be really relaxing. Everything is filling up your lungs, right? Your ribs are moving with the inhale because the lung is filled up with oxygen now. The ribs are expanding. Now, the side of your ribs, if you put your hands right here, with the inhale, you can feel the expansion. The ribs are expanding onto your fingers here. Inhale. Okay, good. So now another one here, if you put your hand onto your back and then you're curving yourself just so that you're in that position. Inhale. You also feel that breath is going into the palm, into the back. So that's a 360 breath. And then lastly, put your palm onto your belly, right? And then inhale. You also will feel that the breath is expanding onto the palm, onto the belly. Now, the thing is, a lot of people really focus on the belly breathe. This comes from yoga. They want you to breathe in the belly. And also some practices, because people are not used to breathing into the belly, they often do the chest type of breathing. And then that's why they tell you, okay, you need to breathe more into the belly. But the thing is, with moms with the diastasis recti, their stomach is already distended, correct? Right? If you look at your stomach, you're watching this channel, you probably have a distended stomach, you have a bloated belly, and you have diastasis recti. Your belly is already bloated and bulging out. Imagine if you're breathing more into the belly, you're only going to expand the tissue. You're only going to stretch the muscles more, the abdominal muscles more, right? But you want it to heal, you want it to close. So how does that work? That's not going to work. So oftentimes I actually tell my clients not to breathe into the belly. Like skip that part, because that breath will automatically wants to go into the belly anyways, because it's just lack of strength to hold on to it, and because there's just so much room there now because of the belly there. So just still a lot of pressures in the abdomen in general, causing that bulging belly. So that's why I actually tell them, okay, don't think about breathing into the belly, but more thinking breathing into the side and onto the back. That's where most moms would have tightness, is onto the back and onto the side. And so when I tell you to breathe inhale through your nose, it will feel that everything expanded. And lastly is the pelvic floor. You might be thinking, okay, why do I breathe and it has anything to do with the pelvic floor? Because when you are breathing in, right, if you're not doing a chest type of breathing, everything is trapped here, nothing goes down. Because when you're breathing in, right, then the breath is going to go everywhere and also going to have some pressure, as in a good amount of pressure that is pushing down the organs and then letting your pelvic floor relax. You should be feeling that the pelvic floor is slightly open up, allowing that breath to go under. But we're not forcing it, of course, right? So that's where people are missing that connection and components. The breath has to be slow and in control and with quality. It takes about maybe 3 seconds to do that slow inhale. Okay, now what's happening after the inhale? So now that you prepare your body for that inhale, the exhale is where, okay, now you're lifting the marble up, pulling in the belly button, or engage the core, bring the hip bones in together, pulling it in. So that's where, okay, that engage, the exhale part of that equation, right, after inhales, exhale, is to draw in and be able to flatten the stomach. So that's the really important part of after the inhale, not during an inhale, not like somewhere in between. Now, you will have to brace it if you are doing an exercise. Now, for example, any exercise can become a core exercise. I went skiing, you can see the skill behind me. Even skiing, you need to use your core, right? Any exercises, swimming, jumping on a trampoline. I was in the trampoline practice, Blue Mountain here. We were jumping, doing canopy climbing. Everything needs to use your core. If you're not using your core, then you're using your back. That's why your back becomes more tight, you have more back pain, and then you feel very stiff. If you are wanting to heal your core, just use your core more, engage it, breathe as well. Again, it's inhale and exhale. Let's say with any exercise, I'm just using a water bottle here. Even if we are just doing a bicep curl here, how do we do this? This is an easy exercise, and you might be thinking this is an upper body exercise. What's gonna do without core? But your core, you still need to engage. So inhale, exhale. I'm not lifting that dumbbell yet until I exhale and engage and brace. Now, depending on how hard this dumbbell is, right? If it's like a 30-pound dumbbell, it's like, okay, it's really hard for me to lift. Then you really need to draw in and engage that core first, hold on to it, brace it, and then you can lift. Now, this is empty right now. There's nothing in it. Same thing with chest presses or lunges or squat. Depending on how hard that activity is, then you're allowing yourself how to brace and engage. And one other thing too, when you're engaging and bracing the core, do not overarch your back. And you really have to watch out for your posture and form. That's another topic. But if you wanted to optimize the engagement, you have to watch out for form so that you can actually use your core, engage that core muscles instead of relying on other muscles. So that's why when I see people watching on YouTube videos, they are just so focused on the exercises and the engagement. Yes, they think they're breathing, and the trainer will tell them, okay, breathe, but then they're not really thinking about that inhale part. So that's where I really want you to pay some attention on today. Now, if you're still not sure how to do this properly, no problem. I have a 360-degree breathing work-along video that is 18 minutes long. It's right here. You can watch it right after this video and do the workout with me, so then you can actually feel what part of the muscles are working. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.